What's good, people? It's George from More Life Studios, and today I'm going to be taking you along on a 32-piece embroidery job. But firstly, I just want to say thanks for nearly getting me to 100 subscribers. By the time I post this video, we'll be nearly at 100, and it just means a lot to me that I'm actually getting people's attention with these videos, and I might be helping you along the way while you help me by watching the video. So yeah, let's get back to the job we're going to be doing. So as you can see, we've got a purple gilding polo, and we're going to be doing embroidery on the left sleeve, the right sleeve, and a front left chest embroidery. We've already got all the files digitized by my digitizer, and we're going to do a test print. And once we're happy with the test prints, we can get rolling with the order. So yeah, let's fire up the embroidery machine and we can do a test print. So firstly, we'll do a test print on the sleeve print just to make sure it's the right size. And then from that, we can choose which hoop is going to be easier to use on the embroidery machine, depending on the size of this logo. So yeah, let's just set it up quick. And my colors and everything are already set up, so we can just hit start. So that's how the test prints turned out. They came out real clean. So yeah, let's measure them up and then we can see what hoops we can use, see what the smallest hoops that we can possibly use for them. But before I do that, I just want to show you one of the recent jobs that I've done. I made some safety vests for an international mining company, but I just done some for the local sector, and this is how they came out. It's just DTF on a vest. These are the types of clients I want to keep round. They're not scared to spend money, so when they need the work, they'll pay full price for it. And I just want to keep them around because if I keep doing the small jobs for them, you never know when they need an order doing quick and they can't get anyone else to do it and they might come to me. So yeah, I'm very happy to have these as a client, and hopefully in the next couple of years I might get a big order from them. I'm really happy with how they turned out. I done 40 for them and it was a very quick job, very simple job, but a high value job. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that. Now let's move on with this embroidery. So I'm really hoping we can get away with using these smaller hoops, but let's just make sure we can get away with it. Yeah, I think we're going to be good. This job might have turned very simple. I don't have any mighty hoops. Mighty hoops are normally magnetic, and I'm hoping I can get some in the future, but we've just got to use these at the minute. And they're a little bit harder to put on the garment, but we make do with what we've got until we're earning more money and we can invest more into the business. So yeah, let's hoop up a t-shirt and we'll get to it. So like I said, we're using a Gilding Ultra Cotton t-shirt. I use a lot of gilding ultra cotton myself, as I sell lots of the t-shirts for my Etsy orders. So yeah, let's cut up this felt for our backing. So I'll just fast forward me do this. A good hack if you don't have a hooping station, what I've found, is get some masking tape, put the hoop on top of the felt, and all you're going to do is tape the felt down like this. So when you put it in the garment, it's not moving around. Because trust me, sometimes if you don't do this, it's barely impossible to get like into the garment and get the top part of a hoop on correctly. I've found this the most efficient way. So now I can just slide this right into the garment. Just don't be too rough with it either, because it can come off. And just so we can be super accurate, we can even get our t-shirt measurement out and just make sure we're in the right vicinity. Yeah, I'd say we're good there. So what you can even do is put a mark in the center point of where the embroidery is going to start, and grab your hoop and just make sure you've got all the creases out the fabric, and then just push it down, and then it should be as tight as a drum. Maybe not as tight as a drum, but you should feel some tension when you press on it. So yeah, let's put it on the machine and see how it does. So this looks like it's going to be a simple job. Even though it's got the 3 hits of embroidery, I can use the small hoops, and I think we're going to fly through it. Unlike the last video, if you tuned into the last video, this one's going to be a lot better, and I promise you on that one. So yeah, let's see how the first one turns out. We'll do a little time lapse just for how it looks on the garment. Yeah, I'm super happy with that, how it's come out on the garment. Yeah, let's run the rest of them. So I've not long been back from work. It's the next day currently, and I'm still embroidering. I've got one on the hoop at the minute, and I've got another one on the hoop ready to go. So because my machine has only got one head, I can only make myself so busy. So to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, I've moved the PS5 down here. I'm going to be playing the new skate game. I'm sort of obsessed with that right now. So it's sort of like getting paid to play skate. So yeah, I'll give you an update in a little bit.
How many times have I told you about fooling around with someone? How many times have I told you
So tell the YouTube where we're at.
So,
I'm hoping next year I can get a stand here. That's the plan. As you can see, there's loads of like vendors, and the plan is to like do customizable t-shirts and sell customizable products. So yeah, hopefully next year we can actually get a stand here. So we're back from the festival. We had to leave a bit early. I wish I could be out there all day, but unfortunately the customer needs this order by Monday, Tuesday at the latest, as it's heading up to Toronto for an opening day. So I've just done a test print on the arm. I'll just give you a quick peep and I'll show you the process that we're going to go with for hooping the sleeve. It's a little bit more tricky than hooping the chest, but I think I've got a good plan to go ahead with. I'll give you a quick peep of the arm embroidery and then I'll show you how I'm hooping it on the bench behind me. So that's how it looks. I try to get as close down to the bottom of the sleeve as I could. So yeah, let's pull it off and we'll have an even better look. Yeah, that looks pretty clean. It's actually come out real nice. So yeah, let's hoop the rest up of them now. So this is how I'm gonna hoop them. So just done what we done for the chest ones. I just like to tape the back in onto the hoop. And just line it up straight and then slide the hoop in. And what I'm going for is the hoop to line up perfectly with the bottom of the sleeve. So yeah, something like that. So yeah, now let's get it on the machine and keep repeating. And hopefully, if I don't move the position of the machine, we should be good.
GB always bring the heat.
So we're just on the last sleeve now. As you can see, we're just less than halfway through the last sleeve. It's going very simple. I'll show you what one looks like. So as you can see, you've got the Good Stuff logo and it says feels like stealing on one side. And on the other pocket, it also says feels like stealing. So yeah, they're coming out pretty nice. So it's the next day and I finally embroidered all the polos yesterday. To be honest, the order went pretty smoothly, so I can't complain. But now we have to clean them up. I have to clean some of the jump stitches out of them and cut down the underlaying fabric, what I put on the hoop. So yeah, since it's a super nice day outside, me and my partner are just going to go outside and get it done. And then we're sort of enjoying the sun while working, so I can't complain. So yeah, I'll catch you outside. order's complete now and it's with the customer. The customer liked the product that much that he's just put an order in for 12 smalls, but we've had to source a small gilding polos from USA, so we'll be doing that in the next coming week or two. But just to end the video off, my new DTF print has just come in from China. As you know, in the last video, the one over here broke. So while in the meantime we fix the old one, we've got a new one so we can just keep whacking out them Etsy orders. So yeah, let's give it an unbox. So I had to refill my outro, guys. I messed it up, so here we are. I just want to say thanks for watching the video, and I've got a good video coming up next. My dad's coming out to see me because I live in Canada by myself. So he's coming out to see me, and we're going to be building a dark room / washroom for the screen printing. And we're just going to do finishing touches on the basement, and we can do like a shop update video. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and give it a comment in the comments down below. But yeah, I really enjoyed this video. We whacked out like 32 triple embroidery job with no problems, unlike the last video. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. It's George from More Life Studios. I'll catch you in the next one.